Before we get into the video, I just want to tell you I do know that audio isn't great. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the microphone is messed up. I don't know if something's broken, something's loose. I don't know. I'm going to have to try to figure it out and see if I can fix the audio. I try to clean it up the best I can after I recorded the video. I don't have enough time to redo the video, to reshoot the whole thing. So I'm just going to, I hate to put it up with this poor quality audio, but I really don't have much of a choice if I don't, unless I just don't want to put up a video at all. But it's not totally horrible, but it's pretty bad. I need to figure out what's going on with the microphone. It sounds like there's no mic whatsoever. The way it sounds in the video, that's what it sounds like when you have no microphone at all to the GoPro. So I'm sorry. I'll try to figure it out, and I don't know. I'm sorry. Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be driving around my Rustler 4x4 VXL with that Buggy body mod on it and see how well it holds up. I have a couple of things I'm going to do to it. I'm going to stabilize the body a little bit, and I have a piece I'm going to put on there so hopefully that wing doesn't come off. I kind of spotted a problem after I drove around a little bit, and so I'm going to solve that today. But I know you guys are excited to see it, and I'm excited to show it to you. Here it goes. What do you think, huh? Did that turn out good? Or what? I think it looks pretty good. I know I had said I may or may not show me painting this body. I decided not to. It took me like 3 hours to tape the body up. I tried a new technique. It didn't work out very well. The edges aren't as sharp as I would like them to be. The tape I used, I don't know if it's the tape I used or the technique I used, but I tried something new. It didn't work, so I'm not going to do it again. But at least now I know. And next time I do one of these body paint jobs for this thing, it won't turn out like this. But yeah, I got my logo on there and everything. I got lots of space right here so I can add decals to it later on. This I actually have just taped on there. It has double-sided tape and it holds. The foam I did didn't work. I'm going to do something else. I got another planned. I'm going to do several things and see which one works, but right now it's just taped on there. I got a piece of plastic I'm going to put right here. I'm going to drill 2 holes in it, and then that way these screws will come down and slip out of that support. So I got to do something about that. So let's go ahead and get that done. The 2 things I'm going to do, I'm going to take this piece of plastic. This came out of it was a hanger for one of the body bags for the RC car bodies, and I want to cut this piece down, put 2 holes in it, and mount it right here. I'm actually going to take this piece of foam and I'm going to mount this inside of here, so hopefully it'll help the body from rocking back and forth. I know people have suggested putting foam or something right here on the sides. I had thought about that. I'm actually going to put this right there. I don't have a way to mount it right here in a way that I want. I don't want to drill holes into the chassis. I don't know, maybe that weakens the chassis, maybe it doesn't. That's not something I want to do right now. So I'm going to put a screw right through the foam into that hole right there, and this is going to sit right there, and then when the body rocks back and forth, it's going to rock up against that. Let's go ahead and get this foam mounted real quick. About halfway was that 58 or so, right about there. Go and put a screw through like that. Yeah, it still rocks a little bit, which is fine. But I think that's going to work out pretty good. Let's see, I'm going to make this, do it 55 millimeters. So mark that 55. There we go. This is one of my Christmas presents. Thank you, Brandon. Let's see. I bet it's going to cut plastic pretty good. Look how easy that did. Look how easy that worked. Man, that was pretty easy. I like these. These are pretty useful. I'm cutting all kind of stuff with them. All right. I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to eyeball it. So, let's see. That looks pretty close. That looks pretty close. There we go. Perfect. I'm actually gonna try some longer screws. I think these are 30 millimeters, and the ones I'm gonna try are 35 millimeters. Let's see how well this works. I decided to go with a 35 millimeter screw. I got a 4 millimeter and a 3 millimeter washer. That way one's bigger than the other one. That's all I could work with. That's all Home Depot has. There we go. I don't think that looks bad at all, and that's going to prevent these screws from being pulled out that way. There it is. The body still wobbles a little bit. That's fine. This is all the way. That's good. So let's get a battery in there and see what it does. What do you think? I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't want to come by too fast. I'm driving with one hand and trying to film. I don't want to wreck it. I don't want to flip it over. Oh. The body did get hit just then. Lift it up. Nah. So I'm not sure exactly what happened. I'll go back and look at the footage on my computer and find out. This antenna is going to keep popping up through there, I think. So we need to do something about that. All I did was bend the antenna a little bit with my hand. I was testing it to see if it worked. I didn't have the camera rolling, but that's what I did. I just bent it with my hand. So my temporary fix is to put that zip tie on there, and that's going to hold it on there and at least keep it from falling off. So it's not my permanent solution, but that's just going to do for the video today. Sure is landing pretty soft, isn't it? It's strange to hear it hit the ground without slamming down. Yeah, I think that body's working out right now, isn't it? gonna take the camera and mount to the tripod. If I'm holding it, I can't control it with both hands, so I'm just gonna mount to the tripod, drive it around, bash it a little bit, and see how it does, you know, when I can really control this thing. I looked it over pretty good. Everything seems to be fine. My big concern is that right here, the wheels will hit. So whenever the suspension comes up like this, if the wheels are turning fast enough, they will balloon out and grab the body right there. It didn't happen that often, maybe like once or twice. Well, more than once, like maybe 2 times. So it's not something that happens very commonly, but it did happen. Other than that, I like it. I'm very happy with it. It looks amazing. Really, the aesthetics of it is what's so cool about it. I really like how it looks. And I know it doesn't, I don't think it performs quite as well as the stock body does, just simply because it's so rattly and bouncy and it gets in the way of the wheels a little bit. Actually the body, the stock body, the wheels do come in and hit the side of the stock body too. So that's not unique to this body. It does it to the regular Rustler body too. But I guess it's more obvious on this one because it makes such a loud racket when it hits that body, probably because it shakes and comes up like that. But oh well, I like it. It looks really good sitting on the shelf. It looks good sitting in my garage. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it's pretty cool. But what do you think, guys? Was that pretty cool or what? I really like how it looks. I know it's not the most practical body mod. It's not the most practical mod. The RC doesn't, I mean, it handles just fine. The driving is just fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's really that shaky body. I guess I can do a few things to it to stabilize it a little better, but still the tires come up and hit the sides. That's not a big of a deal. It looks amazing. It looks fantastic. It really, that's what I was going for. I'm so happy with how it turned out, you know, looks wise. If I'm gonna be out here bashing or whatever, I might just take the wing and the body off and swap it out for the original ones. But man, I really like how it turned out. I really do. It looks like a fantastic RC, and driving around the street is just fine. Just as long as you're not bashing with it, it's no big deal. But driving around, if I take it to the park, drive around the parking lot, it's going to be fine. I drove around my driveway, there was no issues at all. It was, you know, really good on the asphalt. Only when you took it off road and started bouncing it around did it have any issues. But man, yeah, well, hey, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks so much. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Like my videos if you like it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. I will see you guys next time.